Now, if you're snitching to get some time off, if you're snitching to beat your case, if you're snitching to get leniency, that makes a tad bit more sense. But in this case, this dude is simply just helping the police to help the police. They're not even in that particular office offer him any type of deal.
Not even for a chicken sandwich.
He ain't got no Popeyes and that. He's just like a talent.
Welcome back to another video, man. Hope your day is going good. And in today's video, a federal snitch just implicated YNW, Melly, and NBA Youngboy in murder. Video by Poetic Flower. Yo, not only YNW, but NBA Youngboy and that boy on tour right now. They trying to tell my boy Youngboy out.
This new YNW Melly drama is all the reasons you need to leave the streets alone if you didn't already know that.
Leaked interrogation footage of YNW Melly's friend Jacoby Mills.
Hey, doing my boy
he gives
NBA,
up details
man.
about the night of the murders and the morning after when everyone was at Fredo Bang's house.
Melly is facing the death penalty. He's obviously being accused of murdering his two friends while they were driving home from the studio. Now, his first trial ended in a hung jury. He's going back to trial again. When he left that studio that night, he was with a couple of guys, including his two best friends, who he ended up in the same car with, and he's now being accused of murdering them while they were driving home and then lying to the police and telling them it was a drive-by. Now, to this day, the police and the prosecutors still have not been able to discover any type of motive, any real motive why Melly did this, which is one of the most crucial reasons why Melly was able to get a hung jury, is because they couldn't really figure out why would he do this. What's the motive? He's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
He got his friend's name tatted on him. They're part of the same label. Why would he kill the two people? It didn't make sense at all. Now, when Melly was leaving the studio, there were a couple of dudes at the studio with him who left with him. One of those dudes being Jacoby. Now, there's interrogation footage of Jacoby talking to the police. First off, man, when you see this, this will discourage you from ever doing anything in the streets again. The streets is cooked, bruh. One of the first statements he told the police was, man, I ain't no snitch, man. As he proceeded to bite the cheese and put on a rap performance we haven't seen since the likes of 6ix9ine.
Let me ask you, when you finally got to Bang's house and you saw Melly, was he wearing the same clothes as he left the club in? What was he wearing?
Tank top and some gym shorts.
Did you see where his other clothes were at?
Bro, what is going on with bruh's shirt right here?
What?
Bruh is wearing a crop top.
That boy got a bib on. That ain't even a crop top. That's a bib.
That's ridiculous right there, gang. Nah, boy. Oh, Lord.
What's your impression? What do you think happened?
Same thing y'all think. I would, man. I ain't no snitch, dog. You feel me?
No, I'm not.
I'll turn these cameras off. I'll tell y'all boys, but hell, nah.
Oh.
Listen, man. Streets is done.
He thought nobody was gonna find
got a new
out.
method of telling out, man. Which is why when every rapper get caught snitching, what they say? Man, listen, man. Where the paperwork at? Man, I ain't snitched. Man, you can't believe the police. You will see a 100-page document with the police documenting, hey, he told us this, he told us this, he told us this, he told us this. And what they say, man, police be lying. Yo, where the paperwork at, man? Nah, the police word don't mean nothing, bro. Yo, where the signs?
He thought nobody was gonna find out, bro.
Hey. Now you know. They know when them cameras off, they can tell, right? And when the police write down what they say, the police be lying, bro. I ain't say that, right? Go back to the hood, man. Police be lying, bro. Bro, where the paperwork at? Man, hell no, police lied on me, bro. Shh. How do you start off a statement with, I'm not a snitch? Man, turn off them cameras, I'll tell you everything.
That's wow.
Low key deserved what he got because he was 27, with a little girl.
Yeah, I know.
And he was out here, feel me, doing shit at the same time. So your karma caught up to you. But at the same time,
yeah, he about to tell everything.
Feel me, Juvie just there at the moment.
Everyone says that.
He about to tell everything. Look at the mannerisms.
Man, bro, Juvie was one of the most
when niggas start going like this and all that. He about to tell it all.
It's a dark area. You go see Juvie in that dark area, he the light of that. Juvie is the light, bro. Tell you, bro.
But think about it, man. Are you doing Juvie justice? He's in the grave now, right? He's dead.
But like, I can't.
I'm not saying you're snitching, but you gotta point me in the right direction. You gotta help.
They already said too much. Yeah, you know, the police got them little tactics.
Police will make you say anything, right?
He try to make it feel like it's all right.
God damn.
Help me look in the right
He didn't
direction.
stand a chance.
You know, no one's.
Y'all ever found out where the shit really happened at though?
And after
Yes.
Poetic
Y'all
dropped
find
it,
the right cause and shit.
Yes.
you know,
Like,
ain't
so
nothing but a
I
couple
tell you,
100,000
did the bullet come
people
from
gonna
inside or
see it.
outside, and I can tell you what's really going on.
You tell me.
That's what makes this odd out of everything. Now, if you're snitching to get some time off, if you're snitching to beat your case, if you're snitching to get leniency, that makes a tad bit more sense. But in this case, this dude is simply just helping the police to help the police. They're not even in that particular office offering him any type of deal. They're telling him, man, help us get justice for your homie, man.
Yeah, for real.
And apparently that worked. Like, bro, do you understand you're sitting on some pretty valuable information right now? You're just gonna give it all for nothing at all? Like, you're just gonna tell them folks everything you know?
Not even for a chicken sandwich.
He ain't got no Popeyes and that. He's just like a talent.
I ain't take no notes from Young Thug, man. Young Thug got a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? He got a beverage. You know what I'm saying? He kicked his feet up. This nigga didn't take no notes.
So he begins to break down the story on exactly what happened.
Thug would be
Because
disappointed
Fredo
in you, bro.
Bang, according to the court,
Yeah.
picked
Watch
up
out.
Melly when
Let
he
the real
hopped out
snitches
on the
down.
highway after committing the shooting. Apparently, Melly called Fredo Bang, and Fredo Bang picked him up, and everybody went to Fredo Bang crib after Melly told them there was a shootout. So when they got to Fredo Bang crib, he's about to explain how he knew from the very beginning that Melly was involved based on how Melly was acting.
Bro, I remember all this shit like it was yesterday, bro. The nigga he said, I was like, man, what the f going on? Cause when Bortland was still in the hospital at the time, I was finna beat the shit out of Bortland when he came back. I was finna whoop Bortland ass. Like, cause Melly wasn't talking, I was finna do Melly, but I knew I would've had to fight Bang and all them niggas, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, Melly, man, what the f going on? Like, what's going on? He over there, like, trying to fake cry and shit like that, like, but no tears coming. Like, you can't
It was a-
Nigga giving them
It
any
was a big-
details that
It
don't
was a
even
big show you
matter.
putting on.
Yeah,
He
like,
giving
can't
it
fool
all.
me, bro. If a real drive-by done spunt on a nigga, if a nigga done spunt on our dog, nigga ain't gonna be sitting in Fredo Bang house. We finna get right. We finna go see what it is, do what it do, you feel me? That's why I say, like, the whole situation just was weird, like, cause, like, I don't know, like, how that shit happened, I don't know, so that's why I say I don't know, but I feel like that bit was set up, like.
What motive would Melly have to kill his two friends?
Oh, okay.
They just piss him
I
off.
mean, you know, he giving up
I don't know,
information.
bro.
He don't even got it
Tell
all.
y'all straight up. Then Melly was on FaceTime, Melly like, y'all don't know, bro. Y'all don't know what Sat was doing to me. Y'all don't know what Sat was doing to me, bro. Like saying it like Sat was raping his ass or some shit. So I'm like, what you saying, bro? What you saying? Like, what the f Sat was doing to you? Say it. He don't never say, like, he just kept saying, y'all don't know what Sat was doing to me.
Do you think Sack was molesting him?
I don't know, bro. That's why I'm saying, I don't know what the Sat, bro.
How could
Like,
you molest an adult?
I don't know, but like Sat bigger than Melly.
He did a tremendous job at destroying and dismantling YNW Melly's sob story. Yo, when Melly was turning himself in, he literally wrote this sob story on his Instagram about how the state is accusing him of killing his best friends. How could they? He's still grieving. Come to find out, man, listen, man, Melly was sick and tired of Sack Chaser, bro. All right, Melly killed Sack Chaser, and the only reason why he killed Juvie was because Juvie was in the car, and he ain't trust Juvie to keep his mouth shut. That was literally it, right? Because they're all saying, man, yo, Melly had all the issues with Sack. Yo, Sack Chaser used to bully Melly, man. Even in court, we found out, I guess Melly had a fight with Sack Chaser, and Sack Chaser punched the gold out of Melly's mouth in front of his girlfriend. But like the defense argued that was a long time ago, and their relationship was strong even towards the end. He's saying, man, Melly ain't really rocking Sack Chaser like that, bro. Even after the death, man, Melly was telling them folks, man, y'all know what Sack Chaser did to me, man. Man, y'all know what he did to me, man. Even King Von came out at some point, like King Von told somebody that Melly told him that Sack Chaser was trying to extort him. So here's how everybody was seated in the vehicle before Melly allegedly pulled the trigger and killed Sack Chaser and Juvie. So the driver, left front, that's YNW Bortland. Melly is at the left rear passenger. Sack Chaser, which is the man that Melly had issues with, and that him and Melly had a very tumultuous relationship.
Right down the right.
They had a fight in front of Melly's girlfriend. Rear. You just heard the guy explain how Sack Chaser used to bully Melly, all type of stuff. Sack Chaser is in the right front passenger. He's in the right front. Juvie
that's him
is
in the
the back
okay.
with Melly. He's in the right rear passenger. So Melly is sitting behind the driver. Sack Chaser is in the front, and Juvie is in the back of Sack Chaser. You know, Jacoby is about to explain that when Melly shot Sack Chaser, Juvie reached for the gun like, yo, bro, what you doing? So Juvie was trying to save Sack Chaser. And Jacoby actually...
This sounds like the most ghetto story I ever heard, bro. You don't hear no real names, all aliases. Sack Chaser, Juvie, Melly. You don't hear no real names.
Broke down exactly what took place in the vehicle. So all the questions that we've had for all these years, yo, what happened? How did it all play out? Apparently, Jacoby gave all the details. And hearing this was surreal.
Like, what you mean did us kill him when you were trying to slime me? Feel me?
Dude, I can understand to a point killing Sack. Sack was an ass. From everyone, you're not the first person who said that. But why Chris? Why Juvie?
I'm gonna tell you straight up. What the streets say Juvie got whacked, cause Juvie was gonna tell. Whatever he would have seen, Juvie was gonna tell.
Juvie's a pretty stand-up guy?
Yeah, like Juvie, like I don't know if he was gonna tell, like people saying like he wasn't gonna tell the police, but he was gonna tell the streets. Now out here in the streets, don't nobody know who did it. But but then I heard another story. I said, did Juvie's thumb get shot off?
I don't know.
If his thumb got shot off, they say Juvie was wrestling with whoever shot Sack first. Say Juvie tried to grab the gun, y'all tripping. And then they shot his thumb off. That when Juvie fell back, like when you get shot, you're gonna be like, Then that's when they just shot his whole side off. But then I heard another story. I said, did Juvie's thumb get shot off?
I heard Bortland's talking on the streets.
About what?
What did he tell you?
About the shooting.
Bortland didn't tell me.
Did you ask him about it?
I be asking that every day. But I don't know, cuz. I said, what? How the f you don't know?
But who did you hear from on the street that there was a fight inside the car and that's how his thumb got shot up?
Damn, who did I hear that from?
Yeah.
We'll never say it came from you, trust me.
I already know. I forgot who I heard it from because there was a lot of people just coming back to me with so much information. I know it was a boy though. A boy told me that. Next time I see that, I remember like who it was. Like I know it was a boy for a fact. Like
watching this really put things into perspective. This is so dangerous, yo. Because there were people who were hanging around this dude probably for years, for months after this happened, and didn't know none of this. While he's in the interrogation room, say, man, listen, man, when I go back on the street and I start talking to more people, I'm gonna let you know who told me. So, you could have been at a function, at a party, at the crib, kicking it with you and your homies, and he there because he one of the homies, and y'all just talking and gossiping. And because y'all talking and gossiping in front of the wrong person, him, you done found yourself in the middle of a murder investigation, man. Man,
what?
Hey, listen, man, the street's not for me, man. The streets ain't for me, man, at all. The worst part about all of this too, man, is if y'all just keep watching, at some point, he implicates one of y'all favorite rappers.
But boom, when Bortland came back from the hospital, I asked Bortland, I said, what's up, bro? What you seen? What's going on, bro? He was like, I don't know, bro. I was just driving, bro. I think he said a cop pulled up, or he just heard shots ring out. He just went to ducking and driving at the same time. Was it any more like dents or anything on the car?
It was an old dent, from an old accident.
Yeah, so then that nigga ain't crashed or nothing. He talking about he crashed. He was all on the sidewalk type shit. But I know Bortland told my dog, one of my dogs, he said, I know what's going on, bro, but I can't tell nobody. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me, bro.
I heard something about them throwing the guns away. What's up with that?
Tell y'all straight up, baby. Now that one they took me on to go find the guns.
Where was it? Tell me approximate area where they went looking.
Who took it?
He gave up
Melly
to
don't-
what?
Melly,
Soon after the soon after the incident, that day.
same day.
Was the sun up or is it still sundown?
Sun up.
So at least 6 or 7?
Yeah, about around 7, 8, cause we was at Bangham House
It would.
around that time.
We,
With
Who
that
went with
bitch.
you?
I told you, board, track.
This guy's a dummy. So, first off, you giving up information. You ain't getting no type of deal or nothing out of this situation. And then you just told them that they took you to dump the guns. That means tampering with the evidence. So not only did you not get a deal, you added on to your own sentence just by snitching. You're an idiot.
Melly, and it was me.
Bort was with you? Where did they toss it? Where did they think they tossed him?
I don't know. Let them know. I don't know.
Hey, you
What
threw
did they
more
do?
time on
What
board, man.
area? Like you said, a
Yeah,
dumpster.
it was wooded. It was wooded area. I'm gonna tell you straight up, like I found the 40. That bitch had blood all over it. It had a cover wrapped around it with blood all over it.
Where were they found?
In the woods. But I'm gonna tell you something though. We couldn't find that tech though.
And the tech's a 40, right? And what's the tech?
Nah,
Nine.
it ain't.
Okay.
Unless you can get 2 different colors. I don't know. I don't really know guns like that. You feel me? I just know 9mm, 40, this and that. All guns look the same type of shit. So I don't really know them shit like that. I just know the black shit that I went to grab with the shit on it. It was a 40, a HD.
You grabbed it first?
Yeah, I seen it. I just seen a blue thing with blood on it. So I'm like, I tried to keep the 40 to bring that bitch down this way. I tried to keep that bitch, but
Who took it?
They manager. I don't know the nigga like that though.
Yeah.
But the manager like, nah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna get it right. I'm like,
Dang, you threw the
Keep
manager in
blood
there?
off, feel me? Keep it like a regular pistol. They're like, nah, I'm gonna get rid of it. So I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. And then can't find that tech though. Quick leave that tech though. We weren't gonna leave till we found that 40, but we'll quick leave. They quick leave that tech though. How I said when people were telling me that.
This dummy is talking so much, he don't even understand what he just did to himself. He went from, yo, I'm just giving this information because to know you kind of have to get this information now. You see, when you go into that interrogation room, they're asking you, man, please give us information. And you done talked yourself into a situation where you now admit you were an accessory after the fact. You now admitted, yo, I went looking for the guns with them to hide it.
Yep.
You're now an accessory. So now you went from you're volunteering
Just said all
information
that.
to, no, if you don't talk, bruh, you going to jail for this as well.
Stupid.
Bro, what a dummy, man. Now, he moves on. Then he brings up NBA Youngboy name to try to implicate him somehow, which this entire thing was just odd. Because if you know YNW Melly and Portland did this, like, why would you even bring up NBA Youngboy?
The time that they died, I'm talking about the time, like, the time y'all figure out they died, like, the time that shit was, motherfuckers was posting crazy shit around that time.
Who was?
Every Youngboy.
Yeah, young boy.
All them niggas.
Yeah, they were trying to take claim to it. The Dub Street Blood family was trying to take claim. Some idiot from Fort Pierce was trying to take claim to it.
Yeah, all them niggas. But you may never know them niggas might be dead ass serious for real, like. Cause I don't know, bro. Cause like my mindset is like, for Youngboy, how you know so much about this shit? And you feel me? How you know about it?
Yeah.
The Slang That Iron song from Youngboy, the remix of Melly song. Listen to that bitch. What the fuck he said? Bust a nigga head.
That's crazy, bro.
Man, Youngboy ain't have nothing to do with this, man. Youngboy didn't. We know who killed YNW Melly homies. 99.9% chances YNW Melly did this. Bringing up Youngboy to me is like, man, y'all got to be careful, man.
Yeah.
Even beefing with people, y'all got to be careful, bro. Right? Because you could beef with somebody on the internet, get into probably one altercation, and now you're tied to that person for life. And whenever anything unfortunate happens to that person, your name gets brought up. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this, man? All right, do y'all feel like this will hurt Melly case? Now, Melly already went to trial once. I'm sure they already had this before Melly first trial, so it's unclear why it's not being released. But y'all let me know, man, what y'all think about this, okay? All right, and if you enjoy watching this video, then click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how Whack 100 just revealed information that could ruin Max B's life and career. And if you were
Shout out to Flacco. Y'all go check that video out if y'all trying to watch it. But leave y'all comments down below about how y'all feel about, you know, this YNW Melly situation. I'm gonna let T-Raw take over and talk over this part.
Yeah, they definitely gonna further investigate based on what bro said. They gonna try to figure out which woods it was, and they gonna search the whole area, try to find the guns. But if he say they moved them, and now they gonna try to find out to where they moved them to, and they gonna keep investigating till they can find as much as they could, or they just gotta call it quits and let them loose.
Y'all made it to the end of another video. Love y'all. Great for y'all, man. Big rest of videos on the channel. Y'all already know we're gonna catch y'all in the next. Yeah.